Okay, narrative breakers, the owner of In-N-Out just went to PragerU to expose Democrats for destroying their cities. In case you don't know, In-N-Out had to close down their only location of ever closing down in Oakland, California, because of Democrat policy and Democrat crime. She broke it down, and we have a compilation of videos just to see how bad it got in Oakland and how bad it got for In-N-Out and how bad it's going to get for every other restaurant, every other business that sits in a Democrat city. Time for change.
We're all tight.
Yeah, it's interesting. How do you decide on growth? I mean, you have over 400 restaurants, and I know you just had to shut down one in Oakland, which I'm going to guess why, but I'm going to let you make a remark. But how do you make these decisions, whether to grow or to shut a store down?
It was just absolutely dangerous. There was, out of 365 days, I think almost 300 days, there was some type of event, some type of thing
in
happening.
Oakland.
In Oakland, yeah.
Like what, robberies or violence?
Car burglaries, violence, fights, theft, you name it. I mean, there was a lot. There was actually...
Now, I've seen liberals come out to attack this woman, saying that this woman has been paid off by by Republicans to slander Democrats. I got a response for all those people in this video. I have a compilation in this video that you guys are going to watch of people doing the most ungodly things in Oakland, California, beside that In-N-Out. It's completely sad that the only In-N-Out store closing ever is in Oakland, California, because of liberal policy. They have destroyed cities to the point that they're unrecognizable. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys. If you would have told me when I was a kid in the 90s that LA would start resembling Detroit, let's really think about what has happened. LA is resembling Detroit, everyone. Is that not freaky to anyone else but me? LA resembles Detroit. LA, the land of movie stars, the land of millionaires and billionaires, resembles Detroit, a city that has not been in its prime in decades. I feel like the same is going to be said about California in 20 years. A city that has not been in its prime in decades. It can happen. Look at what Detroit was before them Democrats put their hands on it. California as a whole is very close. And it might sound like I'm reaching. I can truly see Los Angeles reach like LA. I'm sorry. Los Angeles reach like Detroit. Detroit wasn't always what it is. But them Democrats got their hands on it. Crime took over. Businesses shut down. People moved out. And of course the auto industry had something to do with it all. But Democrats didn't have a way to run the city. If there's not a great system like Hollywood or auto industry that can run a city by itself, as soon as that industry starts to dwindle, and what we see in Hollywood's dwindling, right? We saw how the auto industry dwindled with Detroit. What's left is the policy to maintain that city, because the policy is the structure that builds a city. Well, if the policy is trash and it loses its cash cow, it doesn't have a structure to stand on. We've seen it in Detroit. We're seeing it in California. It's a cold, hard reality for any business in these crime-ridden, Democrat-controlled cities.
Gunshot went through the store. There's the stabbing. There was a lot. It was
and you've
bad.
never shut a restaurant down before.
No.
And so this must have been pretty
huge.
Hard.
It was huge. But we, for the safety of our associates, we just felt like this is not okay, So, and the amount of time it would take for the police to get there too was alarming. So.
Yeah, I saw it.
Now, this right here is for the people that are attacking this woman, saying that she is falsely closing down In-N-Out for political belief. People really believe that this woman closed out In-N-Out, right, to help Donald Trump win the election. That's how delusional we have gotten. That people on X attacking her, saying that, oh, you only closed this out for a political purpose, to make a stance. Well, let's just look at this video right here and see if In-N-Out in Oakland was closed just for political purposes.
In-N-Out Burger plans to close its only restaurant in Oakland.
In case you don't know, individual decided that food was taking a little bit too long, jumped right over the counter. I know people will be on some, that happened in McDonald's all the time. In-N-Out ain't McDonald's. In-N-Out is supposed to be the respectable cousin. And McDonald's is the ghetto ass uncle. I'm sorry. It is what it is. McDonald's and Walmart, both of them ghetto. I don't care. I like both of them. Hey, I like both of them. They're ghetto. They're ghetto. I'm not going to see the type of shit inside a Target that I'm going to see in a Walmart. That's understood. Even people that like to waste other people's time, they don't go in there and waste Target people's time like they do at Walmart. People run pranks and all these things. Any prank that you see is almost always going to be, if it's in any grocery store, it's in a Walmart. You don't see it in Publix. You don't see it in Target. You don't see it in Trader Joe's. Hell, you don't even really see it in Costco. But Walmart or McDonald's, expect to be surrounded by the lowest denominators that's willing to prove that they're low.
Because of crime in that area. The burger chain released a statement saying the restaurant near the Oakland airport will be closing March 24th. The statement says despite taking repeated actions to make things safer for customers and employees, they're still regularly the victims of car break-ins, property damage, thefts, and armed robberies. And the company's statement also said, quote, this location remains a busy and profitable one for the company, but our top priority must be the safety and well-being of our customers and associates. We cannot ask them to visit or work in an unsafe environment. The company also said that all employees will be offered either a transfer to another In-N-Out location or offered severance pay.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at her. Damn, look at her.
Hey, this Oakland, y'all. This the same spot.
Damn. Damn. They don't know what.
Now, I do know it went viral on X because every time I cover a story, right, that, like the story from yesterday, that woman that exposed Kamala Harris in the fundraising, she exposed them also during the time, well, right after the election. These people that get big for one story, guess what, guys? They do sometimes go and do an interview again, which makes it news again. That's what's happening right here. Now, this woman did close down the restaurants, I think, like 3 months ago. And it was news then. But it's news again because she just went to PragerU. This just went live on X today. She just went to PragerU and confirmed why Oakland shut down. Everyone assumed why it shut down. Now we have confirmations. So we're just looking at the videos of the said crime in addition to her statements in the beginning.
They doing. They don't know what they doing. Hey, they don't know what they doing. Somebody just broke in your car?
Yeah.
Wrestled this back for those arms.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. I'm here at In-N-Out Burger, one of my favorite fast food chains, a beloved fast food chain in America. They are wildly popular. They are expanding rapidly throughout the country, except for in one.
I gotta tell you guys, I love Benny Johnson, man. I've met him in person a few times, and every time I met him, he greets you with one of the most pleasant, warming smiles I've ever seen. He is just such an amazing spirit. I just love his energy, man. Such a cool guy. I don't know if me and Benny even collaborated yet. I know Benny did share my video when I first went viral in November 2022. I don't know if me and Ben ever collab together. I think now I'm thinking about it, we need to do a collaboration, me and Benny Johnson, yeah. But here's a video. Benny Johnson went to the In-N-Out Burger in Oakland. And as you might expect, it didn't end well. It didn't end well at all. And this happened shortly before the closing down of the restaurant.
Location. Welcome to a historic location, the only In-N-Out Burger that's ever closed. A brand, In-N-Out Burger, that is so iconic, so beloved by its customer
They went after, I'm sorry, my mistake.
Base. It's the fastest expanding fast food brand in the world. This location that still has the iconic building, still has the iconic facade, but everything has been ripped off. The signs, the drive-through signs have been ripped out. The In-N-Out sign, gone. The windows boarded up. and the parking lot now chain linked off. In-N-Out Burger had to close down this location because there were over 1,000 robberies in the drive-through lane. One police report has a series of 2 suspects that were robbing people, going car to car, robbing people as they waited for their burgers in In-N-Out. Another police report had a homeless gang of
And guys, I'm gonna get y'all that full video on the right. Trust me, it's a wild one.
fentanyl heads that just came marauding through and stealing people's food, robbing people inside of the building. That's why you can still see to this day security vehicles parked on the property, and you can see here that, of course, nobody is allowed in. This is all a result, of course, of the Marxist left-wing policies of California. In fact, these policies were endorsed by every leading representative in California. That would be restorative justice, that would be defund the police, and of course, that would be criminals always right, right? Customer isn't always right, criminals always right. And that's why you see this depressing living memorial.
And this is the sad fate of anyone that wants to embrace Democrat policy. You cannot beat this dead horse anymore. It's time to let that horse come back, get his lungs, get his blood flowing, bring the horse back to life. I'm tired of beating a dead horse. Your city will fail when you embrace these people. Hey, I lived in Atlanta for 3 years, and it would have been 4 if they didn't elect Mayor Keisha Bottoms. And I was in Atlanta, y'all. They put up Mayor Keisha Bottoms in there, and she was more concerned about hanging around celebrities. Ray Shrim, them. I remember the celebrities specifically. Ray Shrim, the 2-rap group, the group with 2 boys. She was hanging out with Sway Lee and stuff. Hanging out with T.I. and whatnot. Hanging out with any rapper and his mama that would come along and take a picture with her ghetto ass. She sat there and got exposed for stealing funds from the city of Atlanta. I will not lie to you. I experienced a home invasion for the first time in my life living in Keisha Bottoms, Atlanta. These young niggas came inside my house, kicked my door down with knives in their hands. I moved out that city 4 months later. I almost said 6. It was 4 months later. I got the hell out of Atlanta. I moved to Tennessee, and I've been here ever since. I'm not taking my black ass back to no Democrat city, no Democrat state. I'm moving to Miami next year because Miami just flipped red. I'm not taking a risk with my life living in their cities anymore. And God, I pray for anyone that still does, because they could be in danger. Those places are dangerous. These people are selfish. They funnel money to their own campaigns, to their own friends, while we starve and get our doors kicked in by young niggas that's going to get a slap on their wrist by the same politicians that's funneling our taxpaying dollars into their own pockets.
To the shittiness of California progressive Democrats. While we were filming, a man pulled up trying to get into the closed down In-N-Out drive-thru. He wasn't shocked when he found out why this location was closed. People are getting robbed in the drive-thru lane. They closed down one store ever, this one. So you thought it was open?
Yeah. My pregnant girlfriend's been craving In-N-Out Burger since yesterday.
Yeah.
So now we just came to buy it and bam, closed. Only in Oakland.
The police here in California have had their balls cut off and have no capacity to actually do any police work. And so people feel... What? In the middle of filming, we heard a loud smash. You guessed it, we were the next statistic.
What just happened? Is my backpack gone? Oh. Dude.
Are you serious? Luckily, we had ALX inside of the car, and ALX physically fought off the robbers by saying, "Give me the f***ing bag and get the f*** out of my car."
Shout out to ALX, man.
Serious?
Yeah.
100% serious. Wrestled this bag from his arms.
Did you see the guy?
He had a black mask on. That's all I saw.
Oh my God.
They pulled up right there in a car. He got out of the back seat, smashed the window, tried to get this bag, wrestled it away, and then I said, "Get the f*** off." And then he ditched.
Holy. Okay, so we just got
Oh, it's not even funny, but boy, Lord have mercy. Boy, it's not even funny. They completely have destroyed California, not just Oakland. These people go out to shoot content and their car get hit. ALX and Benny Johnson. It's completely Mad Max out there. It's dystopian city. It's a remnant of its former self. Hey, I could go on and on to tell you how much Oakland has fallen. And to be quite frank, I've known Oakland has always been somewhat bad because the gangbanging culture in LA is bad, but the gangbanging culture kind of leads to structure. They have structure there. I hear there's less structure in Oakland, and less structure leads to more destruction. So no structure, destruction. That's how that works. And it's reached its climax. It's reached the breaking point, almost of no return. It still can be fixed, but people are going to have to do something quick to try to help Oakland.
Broken into, I mean, I guess there you go. We're talking about these policies. Here are these policies. So we just proved exactly why In-N-Out shut down.
After cleaning out as much of the broken glass as we could from the rental car, we loaded up very carefully and headed back to the airport to swap out our vehicle. On the way, we had to drive through Oakland, and if there was any further explanation needed as to why this place is such a criminal hellhole, well, just look out the windows.
This is literally Mad Max. I cannot believe this is America. And I almost got angry again. I got to watch my anger. I get so frustrated when I see how my country is just looks like a third world nation, and it pisses me off because conservatives that was trying to stop this saying, don't move these people into the country. Let them come in the legal way. They will call racist. They will call all these horrible things just to try to silence their voice to allow an invasion in their nation. And it's like, man, I respect those people that sat out there and fought back even though they were being called these horrible things, because look at our country now. It does not look like America. We had a man just burn a woman alive on a subway in New York because he's used to it in Guatemala. We better fix something quick. I see individuals in a subway prepping food for individuals. You guys got to look this up. Sitting on top of the counter with no shoes on, no socks, prepping sandwiches because that's the way they used to do it in Bangladesh. I can't have that here. We can't have that here. We got to get our American spirit back. We got to tell these people that it's our way or the highway. I don't like this. I don't like, man, it looks like they're in the worst parts of Mumbai. It's just disgusting, or it kind of reminds you of a Brazilian slum. That's what America hoods are becoming. They don't look first world. They don't look European. They don't look civilized. They don't even look human. It looks like you store animals in some of the places that we have people living. I'm almost speechless when I'm trying to pick my next word of how disgusted I am with this country. If we don't start, man, Trump couldn't come back soon enough, y'all. I ain't about to sit up here and take 3 minutes of talking about how much I want to change this country. We all want the same change. I'm no one new. But I can't wait for Trump to come and clean this shit up.
I've been to third world countries. Nothing looks as bad as Oakland, California. This place is truly apocalyptic. After a very breezy drive back to the airport, the attendant at the rental car company laughed at us, telling us that this happens 3 times a day. Not to worry, just go swap out the car. This is normal.
It's happening a lot? Like once a day? Yep. I usually get 3 every day. 3 every day? For Mike, this is me only. 3 every day for you? Yep.
Somebody coming back with a window smash.
And you said you purchased insurance with us, right?
Yeah. Created.
In-N-Out burgers and cups and bags have Bible verses on them because a family is Christian family, great Americans and great patriots. It's John 3:16. That is the salvation verse about Jesus Christ. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, for whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. And unfortunately, In-N-Out doesn't have eternal life here in California. 75 years of American exceptionalism destroyed by communism. Ultimately, the In-N-Out of Oakland is a metaphor for everything that is happening in California. The best brands, the brightest people can't survive the withering wokeness of this state that steals, kills, and destroys everything good. In-N-Out is a good company. It is a beautiful brand. It is a delicious burger. But for the first time in their history, In-N-Out wasn't going in, they were piecing out. Good riddance, Oakland, California.
Look, that fool's scoping.
Here it is.
Look, he's scoping. Look, he's looking. He looking like, who should I get next? Who you gonna get next, bruh? Look at it. Look at it.
Look at me.
Look at her. Damn, look at her. Damn. Damn. They don't know what they doing. Damn, they don't know what they doing. They don't know what they doing. Hey, they don't know what they doing. Hey. Damn, they don't know what they doing. Fuck.
And that's it. That's what happened to In-N-Out in Oakland, California. And that's what's going to happen to the rest of the United States. Hey now, say now. Let me get like Kendrick Lamar. Merry Christmas to everybody. Appreciate you. My voice is getting better and better. I actually got enough strength to actually do a video the right way. I was losing my voice more and more, but feeling amazing, feeling so good. Thank you guys for your warm wishes. I'm not stopping for nothing, not for no sickness, but I do notice that my content wasn't as enjoyable when I was sick, so I apologize for that. But I mean, I'm sorry, you guys shouldn't pump me up so much. You pump me up with those amazing comments. Speaking of, please comment on this, or if you can't comment, please do click the like. Every like helps me get pushed up. And we can dominate YouTube, although it might be liberal. We can break through the algorithm. We can break the narrative, but we only can do it together, as cheesy as it sounds. I can't do it alone, except the only difference is I'm a creator that has no problem admitting that. I only exist if you allow me to. So if you would have me, please click the like button and the notification bell to stay updated on the next post, because you will be seeing me again today. Hope everyone enjoyed their gifts. See you again later on today. Happy holidays.